You know, my daughter don't want me clipping on these, but it needs cutting back because it's getting too spindly. And hopefully she'll not notice it until it starts growing back out. You have to let these things callus off before you try to root them back. And that's what I'm gonna do. But it's starting to bloom a little bit. Starting to bloom a little bit. Yeah, you have to let them bottoms callus off. I need to put them in a kind of a cool, dry place. And I think that'll be in the house. I think that'll be in the house. And you don't stick them in water to, I don't know if you could root them in water or not. I may try a couple just to see. What is that some new growth coming off of that? Yes, it is. Look at there. I got new growth coming off. I wish I knew I know this is a begonia of some sort. But I'm fixing to put this one in a pot all its own. Yes, I am. Now those I rooted. I hear, you know what, I'm gonna put this in the shade. Now I need to take these peels. I just got a whole big run of prescriptions. Look at that. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different peels. Let me take these in. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to get these over there. I'm gonna check my thing here. This one just went up this morning. Oops, I forgot to do on my big picture there. I forgot to do that, but I guess I ain't got but 13 views and 7 likes. One I had yesterday got 73 views. And 7 likes. I don't get many likes. That one I haven't even listed. That's where I went to Lowe's. My how I propagate my pothos got 116 and 7 likes. I don't get many likes. I get 1 or 2 dislikes and 5 or 6 likes. Now only 94 on plants and dirt are addictive. Yeah, that's right. I don't guess my videos are that interesting. Yeah. Alright. So much for that. And I like to go check, give the news a once over. Tennessee woman tells robbers, "You're not getting anything from me." I wonder what happened. Want to earn more interest on. Map shows the territory Ukraine has taken back after Russia. Want to earn more interest on your savings. 3 Florida correctional officers charged in delay. I wonder how easy, this is honeysuckle. I wonder how easy that would be to root. I don't know, but I'll find out. I talked to them people one time, but I never noticed their honeysuckle vine sitting there. Now that's going to be seeds in the fall of the year. Oh my goodness. There's a baby one down there. I wonder. There's all kinds in there. I wonder if they would let me get some of them. I'll have to come back when I got something to dig with. That's the first time I've seen any babies going around them. I can't never catch these people out here anymore. These are the ones that gave me them buckets. His corn. Wow, I never seen corn that small coming up with a head on it like that. Wow. Trouble with corn, you only get one ear of corn off of each plant. So there would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They won't even get a dozen ears off of that row. So they might get 1, 2, 3, 4. They might get 5 dozen ears. Takes a lot of corn. Looks like they got some cucumbers growing in there too. Looks like it's doing pretty good, and that looks like cucumbers growing there, and that's doing. I can't make out that name. It says something mixed. That looks like squash right there. Also looks like they got watermelon there. And those are can't make that out. They sure got a lot of stuff in the buckets over there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 26, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 33. They've got about 35 buckets over there. I like their setup. They don't look like they're doing all that great. They got a bunch of buckets in the back. I sure appreciated them buckets they give me. You know, it wouldn't hurt me to do a looking around some, because we got Sago Palms over there. It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to look. I may have some babies down under there, I don't know. I need to get these honeysuckers home and in the water. I like to have some honeysuckers growing. Wonder what he hauls on that trailer. Boy, that sun is hot. Boy, they cut down 2 trees there recently. Look at that. I don't know of them trees. I don't think them trees growed there. They could have. I don't recall seeing them there, and I don't recall seeing anybody cutting. That looks like knockout roses there. It is. It is. They bear about every 2 to 3 weeks. They'll start blooming. They'll start blooming. And there's some more sagos. Let me go in there and look. See if there's anything growing there. Oh yes. Yes, there's some sagos growing there. I wonder how hard them be to dig up. Yeah, there's about 10 growing around there. There's a couple growing there. I don't think there's nobody living here. I might come over here and dig me some of those. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at mine and see if there's any growing around there. There's somebody that likes plants. I'll tell you what, them big old pots, them things are expensive. Of course you can buy a garbage can a lot cheaper than you can the pots. Well, I don't see anything. I'm just cutting a little of this just to see if I can get a look under there. Let me get turned around here a little bit. No, I don't see no babies under there. Now, I wonder if I can cut that. Alright, see that new growth right there? That's the main one here, but there's another one behind there that got started, and that's a smaller one than this one. But I can't go back there in the back. I'll get back there and... But I don't see no... I don't see no... I don't see... I see two here. Now there might be another one behind there. I'm good man to drive around back and see. But I don't see no new babies or anything growing under there. Sure don't. I wish I was able to get in there and clean this thing up. Now, I'll tell you what, when this one here opens up and gets some seeds in there, I'm gonna grab them seeds. But I don't think I can get on the other side. I'll just see. I'll just see. But I don't know. I have been back there with this thing, but oh no, I ain't going in there. No, 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 no. Now, if I was able, I'd get in there and clean that up. And there's my other cutters right there. I hadn't seen them in a while. Okay. Go. I love that eagle he's got over there. Can y'all see that? It's an eagle sitting over on the pedestal, the statue eagle. Just out looking around. Actually, I'm looking at all the sagos around to see if I can any babies on them. I guess it's about 5 o'clock and it's Saturday. I wonder if there used to be a house on that land right there. I don't know. I don't know. I see I wonder if anybody's living there. It don't look like it. That's a lot of Confederate jasmine right there. I wonder how long it's going to be before they get that done. Well, home sweet home. I need to get some more work done around here. That's the one thing I don't like about roses. See how they let me get turned around there. I don't like it when they get like that. They're beautiful for a short while. That needs to be. These are ready. Sharing around there. Now boy, that one's, look how big that's got. Smells good too. And the leaves is falling off of that, so. I'm gonna get some, stuff just, now that, you know, that's gone. See, that's gone. Put that right there. They're beautiful for a short time, but I like something to be ever bearing during all the season. Now, this one here is going to get big. Now, I don't know what's going on with that, but I'm fixing to get rid of that. Going in the compost. That's a big new leaf coming out there. That's going to be a big plant right there. And this one probably is too. But you know what? Here's another one that's fixing to go. I'll leave that for a little while. I wonder if I can get to that. Now look down in here. Can you see down? Can y'all see down in here? All them little ones coming up around this thing. And I don't know. I don't know. Let me get my hat back on my head. I don't know. That's gonna go in there. And this one here needs to go too. Now right there is one that needs to go. I wished I was able to get in here and clean all these weeds out. And I might get out here tomorrow and try to clean some more. Yeah. Now, tomorrow, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to, there's a little elevator coming up in that one. I'm thinking about putting those hostas out here. I wish I could afford about 5 bags of mulch. I need to get all these canes cleaned up. That's not looking good. Let me go over and see if I can move them to one spot. Now, look there, there's one of our good coffee cups over there. Reckon how it got there, and reckon how that got there. I'll bet I can tell you how it got there. Now I gotta get in there and get that. You know what? That boy acts like we got all the money in the world. Yes, he does. Or maybe I'll plant them right there. I don't know. All right. Been trying to find out how you propagate these ponytail palms. I like it. It's supposed to shoot little growths out from around the thing, or there's one that shot out, but how about that? It's dead. It's not really a palm. But there's 2 or 3 ways you can propagate them things. I saw a video on YouTube, I guess it was last night, and I think the title was something like, "Why You Should Not Marry Your Cousin, Your First Cousin." And I got to reading that thing. It's pretty interesting. The main thing about families that interbreed, a lot of times there's physical and mental problems that crops up. And I didn't know this, but there's about 20 states that it's legal to marry a first cousin. All the rest of the states it's illegal. I had kissing cousins. We kissed when we was about 8, 9 years old. Wasn't many. It was just 2 of them. It was just 2 of them. And they was the twins, Diane and Shirley Ann. Yeah, we kissed a lot there for a while. But, you know, we knew you weren't supposed to do that. But what's a kiss? And they were twins. Shirley Ann was, she was legally blind. And I don't know why, when we were spending the summers together and everything, I felt like I had to take care of Shirley Ann. Because nobody wanted to play with her or anything because of her blindness, you know, and so I took care of Shirley Ann. And she could read Braille and all that stuff, you know, and she had this typewriter thing that would type Braille. She was a sweetheart. And Diane, man, as she got older, man, she turned into a big bee. I mean, really. But they both died in their 50s, maybe their 60s. But that was Uncle Aubrey's kids. And of course, Uncle Aubrey's dead, and his wife, Aunt Mamie. We had two Aunt Mamies. One of them was Uncle Aubrey's wife, and we called her Aunt Mamie Aubrey, and then Uncle Jack's wife, we called her Aunt Mamie Jack. Aunt Mamie Jack, she lived 102. What a wonderful woman that was. She tried to adopt me after my mama abandoned me. She tried to adopt me. And of course, Mama wouldn't let her do it. Mama stepped in, no way. She called her Mamie Brown. That was her maiden name, Brown. Of course, back then I didn't know why Mama didn't like Aunt Mamie. But in the later years it come out. She sat there and told it one day right there at the family reunion that she found a letter that Mama wrote to Uncle Jack. And of course it was a letter, and by the letter she knew there was something going on between them. Matter of fact, it's kind of common knowledge that a lot of the family that George, my brother that was born in 1944, was not Daddy's son, it was Uncle Jack's son. But Aunt Mamie found out about that boy, and she come down, and Mama was down there at Grandma's house, standing in there in the kitchen, and Aunt Mamie walked. She yanked that door open and went in there and punched Mama. Knocked her right out the back door on the ground. Yeah. Kudos for Aunt Mamie. I mean, flattened her butt right there on the ground. Oh. It's not funny that stuff happened, but by gosh, George is my half brother, but he's still a Pearson through and through, because Uncle Jack, that was Daddy's older brother. And he was a Pearson. He was a half brother to Louis and Frankie, my favorite first cousins. But Mama sure got her comeuppance, if you want to call it that. Pushed right out that back door. I would have given anything if I could have seen that. Of course, I was only about 5 or 6 years old. But it's kind of like when that happened, when I found out about it later on, after when she told that at the family reunion, it's kind of like I finally got the rest of the story. Now I know why Mama didn't like Aunt Mamie. Now I knew. Been drinking a lot of water. There was only a couple of times in our family, in the Pearson family, that Well, Aunt Mamie actually come to blows. She punched Mama out the back door. But Aunt Mamie's youngest son, Frankie, the favorite cousin, him and Uncle JB. Uncle JB was the youngest boy in Granddad and Grandmama's family, and it was one of the years that Bill Clinton was still in office. It was the year he got impeached. And Frankie and Uncle JB got discussing that, and what started them discussing that was my stinking little brother of mine, George. George got it started, and of course he kind of backed his way out of there when it got going hot and heavy. It would have come to blows if it hadn't been for Frankie's brother, Lewis. Lewis broke it up. Man, they was gonna come to blows, and they weren't. JB wasn't but about 5 years older than Frankie, but it was all about Bill Clinton. Uncle JB praised Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton, and Frankie and Lewis was Republicans, and boy, that right there in the family almost come to blows. But tell you what, Uncle JB, after they got it all broke up, Uncle JB and all his kids, and he had seven kids and his wife, they packed up and went home. And it was on a Saturday. That was the first day of the reunion. And it was on Saturday, and they didn't stay for any after that. They was gone. Oh my goodness. And I liked Uncle JB. But he thought the world of the Clintons. And George got it started. Of course, now if anybody brings it up now, George said, I didn't do nothing. Yes, you did. You started the conversation on him. You asked Lewis what he thought of Bill Clinton, and Lewis started talking about it, and JB chimed in, and next thing you know, they was going hot and heavy. So they got a rule now about the family reunion. We cannot discuss politics, and the only religion that we can do is when we have our Sunday morning service, and we usually have a minister. Uncle Glenn used to do all the services. He was a pastor, and then of course he's dead.